welcome to Nightbird Tarot. My name is Brooke, and welcome to your weekly tarot general forecast for the week of June 29th to July 5th. This week on July 1st, we see a full moon kickstarting off the month, which is very exciting. Also, your July forecast will also be debuting this week as well at some point. I've also launched a free beginner's tarot lesson for those that are interested. I already have about 22 people signed up. I'm going to take the maximum at least 30. So if you are interested, there still are spots available. It'll be for 4 weeks. I will send out one lesson per week. This will be a video format. It will not be on YouTube. So to sign up, just email me at the email above at nightbirdtarot@gmail.com if you're interested. It is free. Each lesson will take about 20 to 30 minutes long, and it's for beginners. It's also for intermediate tarot readers as well, possibly if you want to brush up on your skills or just watch if you're interested. I'm going to go over the basics of the tarot. Especially for beginners, you need to have a tarot deck. So make sure that you do have tarot cards because it's going to be interactive for you as well. So I hope everybody had a great week last week. Last week I preached about forgiveness, and I do practice what I preach. I came into a situation myself that was very disturbing, and it took a lot for me to forgive the situation. I kept thinking about the reading for the week, and it very much applied to me. I don't know if you felt the same way or if it resonated for you as well last week, but it really did for me on a major level. So hopefully this week we will see a difference in the energies, especially with the full moon on Wednesday. Also, while I was shuffling the cards today, I got the image of climbing up the ladder to success and kind of chasing after it, or kind of trying to chase after money. So chasing after money or chasing after success and trying to climb that ladder, and you're within the grip of it and it keeps floating above your head and you're trying to grab it. That's what came to my mind. So I haven't laid out the cards yet. I did shuffle them. We're going to lay them out together and see what's in store for this week, and also what the messages may be for the week, especially going into the first part of July. Also, happy 4th of July to those that live in the United States. Of course, this coming Saturday is July 4th. It's Independence Day. And I think this year in particular is a really a big achievement for many Americans in this country, because the Supreme Court did legalize gay marriage throughout the whole nation. So everybody has equal rights in terms of marriage equality, which is very exciting. So congratulations out there to the ones that now can get married and don't have to travel to another state to do so. So I'm very happy about that. So congratulations. It's going to be an exciting July 4th this year for many reasons. So let's begin and see what's in store for the week of July 29th to July 5th. And I think June was a very slow month. I don't know about you, but it felt very slow. I'm going to draw one more. Interesting. We have 2 major arcana cards, plus we have an ace. So what's kick-started off, or what the atmospheric elements or the attributes for this week, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is an upswing in finance. This could be a windfall in your finances. This could even be applicable to new beginnings with money if you're starting a new job this week. This can also be attributed to this card. It's an upswing in finances. You may find that there may be promotions this week. There may be deposits in your bank account that maybe you were waiting on. Maybe that check that you've been depending on is going to come into the mail. Maybe something that was owed to you is going to be repaid back. This is a great card of new beginnings, especially when it comes to finances, money, anything that's interchangeable in terms of money exchanges. So that's very exciting, especially going into the first part of the month. Finances are on an upswing, especially in the symbolic sense of it's a gift is possibly being offered to you. That can also be attributed to this card as well. So there may be an offering given to you in terms of, once again, promotions, raises. This could be something in terms of job promotions, job possibilities, employment offers. This can also be in terms of investments. This could be inheritances. This could even be buying a scratch-off ticket and winning $50. Keep me posted if you do. I should try that. So that's a very, very positive card for this week, for the atmospheric elements, or what's crowning the energies for the week, especially going in to the first part of the month. Now, following this is a very positive card, which testifies to me that there's going to be much celebration surrounding this, and you do have the Three of Cups that has appeared, and the Three of Cups is about celebration, success, celebrating with other people as well. This can also be relative to your love life, but in terms of this financial card, the Ace of Pentacles, there may be much rejoicing about something, there may be much applause, there may be much celebration with other people that are celebrating. So if you are starting a new job, or if you did get a promotion, other people are going to be celebrating with you about that, or happy for you about that. The Three of Cups can also indicate new starts in relationships. This card can be very applicable, deciding upon what the cards are saying around it can be applicable to pregnancy, motherhood. It can also be applicable to marriage. So that's a very beautiful card following the Ace of Pentacles. The Three of Cups has appeared, applauding your success, applauding whatever may be coming in for this week, especially applauding or applause from others as well. So that's a very beautiful card of celebrating together. So that's wonderful to see. Now, following this card is the first major arcana card in the reading, and it's Judgment. Judgment is basically a phase has ended, a new phase is beginning. So this is a rebirth. This is a reawakening. As you can tell by the card itself, this is the phoenix is rising out of its ashes, is rebirth. The phoenix rising out of its ashes is rebirth, reawakening. This could even indicate a new start in your life, a new phase in your life, especially attributed once again to the Ace of Pentacles. This is something that is going to basically jumpstart or restart a different phase in your life this week, which is very significant. So when you see a major arcana card like this, especially in the beginning part of a reading, there's much significance tied to an event that may be very tied to finances this week, so just keep that in mind. So that's a phase has ended, a new phase is beginning for many of us this week. And going back to the Supreme Court law that was passed for marriage equality across the United States, I think that's very applicable as well in terms of celebration. So those energies may also be carried in, obviously, into this week as well. Now, what's interesting in the part of the reading, in the middle of the week perhaps, or in the middle of the reading, it changes. And it seems to do that almost in every weekly general reading. Somehow it starts to change or starts to flip or goes into a new direction. And we see the Three of Swords. This is a card of sadness. This is a card of loss. This can also be a card of bittersweet endings, painful events. This is a card of separation even. So there may be, for those that are watching, there may be a possible breakup this week. There may also be a possible event that you feel because of the new phase in your life is possibly beginning, that you have to leave something behind that may feel very bittersweet for you. And once again, rebuilding your life and going into a different phase of your life is notable for this week. With this card dead center in the middle of the reading, this is a break in the page of the week. So take notice of this, especially in the middle of the week, going into the month of July. For many of those, you may feel that in order to possibly generate this new way of life, there's things that you're going to have to leave behind. This could even be old thought patterns, old habits. This could also be the way of doing things and leaving that behind as well. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't necessarily mean that those that are watching are going to be having breakups with their significant loved ones, but there is a definite break in the middle of the week of having to possibly leave things behind, and that can cause sadness. So just be notable of that, and it also can be something that's very bittersweet as well. Because in the reading, you have a prominence of threes. You have the Three of Cups plus the Three of Swords, and threes are all about the triad, triangle, and it's connected. It's feeling connected, and it's harmony and connectedness. In the middle of the week, something is going to break apart, possibly. That feeling of connectedness, is that a word? Connectedness or connecting, and you may feel this new phase of life, or this new phase that is beginning for many of those that are watching. I think especially with finances or something along the lines of your career, that there may be a break in the middle. So let's say you get a promotion and you move to another department and you're away from your coworkers and the job that you were in. That can be a very possibly bittersweet departure. If you are, your career is moving along very, very well for you, especially this week, you're going to have to kind of understand your place when it comes to other people and how possibly other people view that. So also with finances, sometimes when people are doing very well and your friends or family are happy for you, obviously by the Three of Cups, those that aren't doing so well, they may find it may be a little painful for you to share these events with others, especially if you're doing very well and let's say your close friend is not doing so well. You may feel a little embarrassed, or you might not want to share that with them as well. So just keep those in mind. Those factors, those are examples for the middle of the week. There may be a break in the page of the reading, obviously, of this separation. Now, going forward, we have a definite work card, and this also can be applicable to children, but we have the Page of Pentacles has appeared. So there's a prominence of Pentacles and a prominence of threes in the reading. The Page of Pentacles in particular can be an actual child. This can also be a situation around money or career or employment. So the Page of Pentacles would be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and for a child, this is someone who's very practical, very logical, very grounded, very tied to the intuitive side of themselves when it comes to relating to nature or relating to things that are more on a grounded, naturalistic level. Spending time outdoors as well can be tied to this card, especially for children who like to be outside in the summertime, and those that don't have to count so much on electronics, games, being stuck in front of the TV. So this child may be or have relevance for the week. This also can be a situation tied to employment, finances, money, something grounded and practical to that. So if there is a windfall financially for many of those this week, Be very practical and grounded with your money. As you can see in this card, this child, it could either be a he or she, is holding the pentacle in their hand almost as if it's a blessing or as if it's a gift, and they're very aware of its importance. And the message is not to be impulsive. If you do have money coming in this week, not to have impulsive spending. Also be very grounded and practical with finances, and take notice of where your money is and where your money is going. It's very, very important this week. Now, normally this is a 5-card spread, but I wanted to pull another card, and the card that did come up was the Wheel of Fortune. And when you see the Wheel of Fortune, this is a card all about serendipitous moments. These are events that are basically like karmically tied. Something is turning. The cycle is turning, especially with the full moon July 1st going into the month of July. Events and cycles are turning. So it's a very exciting time where something is definitely being generated, especially with finances, and the page is turning. So if you have felt stuck, or if you have felt that things have been a little bit slow in business perhaps, if you have felt that your career's just kind of hit the wall and nothing's really picking up for you, I think in the month of July in particular, for many of those that are watching, things are really going to generate, and the cycle is going to generate, and things are going to really be picking up, especially in the cycles of luck, okay? Serendipitous moments, karmic things may be happening. Things are coming full circle for many of those that are watching. So something is definitely generating for the month going into the month of July. So this is like the break is almost like in the middle of the reading is the end of June, and then the break happens with the 3 of Swords. Goodbye, June. And then the next month happens with the Page and the Wheel of Fortune. So I really think the reading is very much tailored to the end of June going into July, which is very beautiful to see how the cards have laid themselves out. So good luck to everyone that are watching. Have a great week this week. Don't forget, if you'd like to sign up for the free beginner tarot lesson, it will come out July 1st, so you have to email me at Nightbird Tarot to sign up. I'm going to take about, what did I say? I have about 21 people now, so I'm going to try to take it up to 30. So anyone out there that's watching, if you are interested, please email me. I could also probably take more than 30. I'll see how that goes. And each week's going to be a little lesson about the beginning stages of the tarot and learning about the tarot. It's not really tailored for experienced or expert tarot readers, but if you want to watch, you're welcome to anyway. So please join me. Also remember, my Etsy shop, all tarot readings are 25% off. Just use the coupon code Father's Day. That information's on the About page on my Etsy shop. Plus check out nightbirdtarot.com for the live readings that I do offer. They are also 10% off as well. Have a great week, everyone. Please keep me posted. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.